Hello? Hello? We're making chicken on vacation! Yay! So, we got a buttload of veggies, we got beer to drink, we got a chicken. Let's clear off, so that way we're not gonna have a big old mess. Yep. So we're gonna get our knife and a beer, and we're just gonna start chopping up veggies. Before I forget, we need to turn our oven on, 400 degrees. Get that baby preheating before you start. We'll start off with our parsnip. Let's take the tops and the bottoms off. Perfect. I like to split these in half usually. There we go.
Oh, it looks like my audio cut out, so you get some voiceover action right until...
Oh yeah. Then we're going to top and bottom. Peel. Go down nice and
You're a carrot artist.
now that we have our carrots all super evenly peeled, you gotta get them like perfect. It's like mowing a lawn with a carrot. You can't leave any of the skin on. You gotta get it first swipe every time. Alright, now that those are done, these are small baby carrots. If they were much thicker, like the parsnips, I'd cut them in half, do them the exact same way. But because they're not, we're just gonna chop them into about a half an inch piece. In my other videos, I don't make a mess, but in this video, we're making a mess because it's vacation. I'm drinking beer. You can make beer. You might even make beer here on the channel.
Ooh.
That sounds good, right? Mm-hmm. I've actually never made a beer. That wouldn't really be something that I would be a chef at. I'd just be like experimenting. Ooh, that might be a fun thing to show you all. Experiments. We got ourselves a yellow sweet potato. Yellow yam, yellow yam. Easy. We're going to go for regular Yukon Gold taters. I'm going to leave the skins on these. I really like the skin of the Yukon Gold potatoes. So these are going to be easier cut. Even easier cut. Words are hard. So we're going to cut once in half. And once and a quarter. And then take those. Cut those. And so you end up with little piece of your potato. Last up, not even last up, third to last up, we've got a rutabega. I like rutabagas. They are kind of an interesting vegetable. Actually, got into an argument with the guy at the grocery store because he thought it was a beet, and he was frustrated that I kept calling it a rutabega, and I was like, no, it's not a beet, it's a rutabega. Like, don't you know what a rutabega is? And I could obviously see in his face, he's like, no, I don't know what a rutabega is, but I know what a beet is. It was funny. So we're just going to chop rutabaga, top bottom. This you can leave the skin on also, or you can peel. The skin is tender, but it might be just a touch bitter for some people. I'm going to leave the skin on tonight.
Yes.
So, and then do the half-inch slices, just because it is so much wider than. Our goal is to cut everything into pretty equal size pieces, so that way everything is going to cook at a consistent pace. And one of the benefits of using root vegetables is, one, they were very, very cheap. So you're getting so many different flavors for what is maybe $2 or $3, maybe $4 total. They all cook at basically the exact same rate. They all have very similar densities. So the carrots cook like the parsnips, which cook like the rutabagas, which cook very similar to the potatoes. So everything's going to cook right at about the exact same time. So last up for our vegetables here. Okay, so then we're going to go for a little bit of red onion. We're going to cut it in half, and then you're going to cut it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then that's all you're going to do, because these are actually going to leaf apart when you bake them. And you're going to get very similar sized onion pieces to what you have vegetables. Easy. Okay, cool. So now next up, last up. So that's just a couple fresh cloves of garlic off the head. Perfect. Easy. On to our garlic. So we're going to take our 3 cloves here. They still have the skin on the outside. So, just take the edge of your knife and very lightly. And then, that's going to loosen the skin from your main garlic clove. Voila. Oh my god. Breathing intensifies. And then look around real quick, pick up all the dirty shit that you dropped. Drink some beer. You're just going to slice it up with your knife. Really nice and thin. Just going to toss them in there. Make sure you break them up. Sometimes they'll stick to each other. So after the garlic, I recommend washing your hands. Now the hands are washed. I'm going to grab our chicken, set it here for some reason, and then come back to the vegetables and finish those up first. We're going to add some salt, pepper, dried parsley,
I would just go ahead and throw the veggies in now.
fennel seed. Okay, I can. And so, I'm going to actually need to do something like this fennel seed. Put the fennel seeds on. And then you're just going to chop it up very lightly. There we go. Chop it up a little bit just to kind of release that nice inside aroma. Get some herb de Provence and the dried parsley. Like we're going to do salt. Salt thoroughly. Don't be afraid to
Put it all over the floor?
over season. Drizzle yourself with a good couple ounces of olive oil.
More.
More olive oil.
Well dressed, baby.
You want to save some olive oil to finish it when it's done cooking, so that way it's got that nice olivey flavor. Don't be afraid to use olive oil as a sauce. That's one thing I've learned working in an Italian restaurant. Olive oil isn't oil. Olive oil is sauce.
It's plant
It's actually
fat. It's
olive
basically
oil is
plant
actually just
fat.
olive juice. Like
Yeah.
they literally press olives.
And they
The
consider
olives
it
are so oily.
they consider it fat.
Becomes olive oil, and the solids settle to the bottom. The oil floats to the top, and they just skim it off.
And
Like it's literally just olive juice that's been skimmed. All right, look at that. That looks awesome. That already looks good. Cool. We're gonna toss that into our Pyrex. Speaking of, I'm gonna need your sip. Ooh, we got a lot of veggies.
I love it.
Let's put this into 2 pans. Probably the most amazing rental ever. So now that we have everything in its 2 pans, it's going to be nice and evenly spread out, not too deep, not too crowded. If we had put it all, it would be a big old mound. It would just steam the bottom. Then the
Steam
top
the
would get color. This way, everything's going to get some nice color, and it's going to come out tasting absolutely amazing. So, we can put these, and let's put them in the top. There, all right. So, next up, we can move on to our chicken finally. Yay! Yay! Chicken! Chicken! This pan for our chicken, actually, I didn't want that pan yet. I want an actual searing saute pan. So we're going to get a hot walled saucepan. We're going to turn the heat on that yet. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to drain our chicken first. So we got this chicken from our local major grocery store. Again, they're not sponsoring us, so no brand names. One brand that I can say, though, is our own brand, Jay's Crisp Co. Today's video brought to you by Jay's Crisp Co. Delicious Rice Krispie treats brought to you at a fair price with inventive flavors and countrywide shipping. Visit jayscrispco.com. Order now. Actually, if you guys just want to check it out, it would mean a lot to just see the website. I put a lot of work and time into it, and I think it's a fun product. So, to drain our chicken, we're just going to lift it out of our bag, leaving all of our juices in the bag. Then we're going to take the bag out, put it into the sink, put our chicken back in the bowl, drained chicken. So, now
Drained chicken for dinner.
we are going to butcher our chicken. Let me rinse really quickly.
Situate. Yes.
We're back? We're back! Cool. So, where were we? It's time to butcher our chicken. So, after you drain and peel the chicken, you're going to put that there. And we're going to feel her up. Actually, we're going to open it up, see if there's any junk. Pull out the junk. Got some stuff. Alright, that's gone. We're going to flip her over. I'm just going to pop the legs out. That's a good noise. Okay, now with your knife, you're just going to pop the skin. You're going to take the tip of the knife and you're just going to stick it right there where the oyster of that leg is. You're going to flip it around, get that oyster out. And hit the bone. There we go. Ba-bam! Stick that in there. We can get rid of these. We're not going to eat these. We're going to get the second leg off. Same way as the first. There's the second leg. Nice and clean. You see those? Looks good. Okay, so now you're going to turn it over and we're going to pull that wishbone out. So if you feel into the neck zone, you're going to feel a bone that's very close to the surface on both sides. You're just going to take that tip, you're just going to rub it. You're just going to do that on both sides. Now that you have it exposed on both sides, stick your fingers up in there, yank it out. Bam! Wishbone. Nice and easy. So, set that to the side and we'll let that dry.
Wishbone.
Okay. So now that you've removed the wishbone, you're going to be able to cut straight down into the breast without anything blocking you. So you're going to get all the meat off. So you're just going to feel for that center, it's like the center sternum bone. It's a piece of cartilage that runs down the center of the chicken. You're just going to cut to one side of that, all the way till you hit bone. And peel it off to the side and just run the tip of your knife down that bone. Boom. So you hit skin, cut the skin. Like that. Take the whole thing off. There you go, you got yourself a nice airline breast. Say hello. 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 It's going to be delicious. So then we're just going to do the same thing to the other side. Just run your knife down the edge of that center cartilage line. And voila. Till you get all that off. And you're just going to take it, hit the joint. Goodbye! Goodbye! And we got a carcass. This is good for chicken stock. This is good for soups. This is good for throwing away. Very good soup base. we're just gonna throw it away. And let's take a second and clean up again. We doing the thing? Cool. So now that we have our chicken all butchered, I'm just gonna lay it out, and we're just gonna pat it dry. Pull it over. If you see this little thing right here, that is what is actually the chicken tender. Back in the day, they used to pull these off and sell them individually, and that is what you would get as a chicken tender when you got a fried chicken tender, is the actual chicken tenderloin. Next up, we're going to finish the drying of the chicken. Before we season up the legs, I'm going to do one more quick butchery trick, just so I can show you all how to make them a little bit easier to eat after you do a roast chicken. And we're going to, you see this line right there? Looks like a line of fat, but it's actually the line running right along the bone. So you're going to take the tip of your knife, just going to run that right along the edge. Going to open it up, get that next little bit. Just using the tip of your knife, so that way you have a lot of control. You're going to poke it in there, and then you're just going to scrape your chicken down the sides. I'm just going to pull it out. Nice and easy. So that way you have a boneless thigh, and it keeps its shape when it cooks, so it still looks really nice, but when you're eating, you don't have to fight with that bone, and you get all that meat. So we're going to do that on the second one. Give it the bone. There we go. Oh, I made a hole. Cover that hole. Never happened. Alright, so I just threw this back in the same bowl as we seasoned the vegetables in. It's already got a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of seasonings in there. Oil. Pretty liberal with the seasoning, with the oil. And then very liberal with the amount of salt and pepper. So just kind of make sure you're flipping everything. Plenty of salt. And we're going to go to town with salt and pepper chicken. Man, this anime show is definitely going to be in the background the entire time. I was having a lot of fun with my talking until I just realized that the anime is in the entire background.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Think that's enough pepper? Let's mix it up. Let's check before we say yes. So mix. I think I need some more. How about you? Hell yeah! There we go. That's enough pepper. Right on the skin there. That'll taste good. That'll taste great. We're gonna take the rest of our garlic here. Quick trick on the garlic. You take it and go, Hoppa! Look, it all fell apart. Nice and easy. Everything's easy. And we can crush these again. Crush them. You can leave the skins on for this. Don't worry about peeling. Putting it in our pan, we're actually going to stick our garlic. Oops, not here. Just like that. Over here with my chicken. I forgot I had beer. Alright, so now we're gonna come over. We're gonna
How are the veggies?
Oh, how are the veggies actually? Oh, those look good. Not quite ready. Those look good. So now we're gonna pull. We're gonna turn that on to, yeah, we're gonna put it on high. We're gonna want this nice and hot, hot, hot. Oh baby, hot, hot, hot. Now we're gonna take more of that olive oil. Just like 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces. 2 ounces. And I'm gonna wait until that hot oil comes to temp. Ooh, that was a juicy one. It's the beer. You're going to bring your oil just to below smoking temperature. The easiest way to tell that is it'll get this like shimmer on it, and it'll turn from oil consistency to a thinner, watery consistency. So once you know your pan is hot, alright, now that our pan is nice and hot, you can really see how much thinner that oil is. It's got that nice shimmer to it. We're going to sear our chicken thighs first. We're just going to pull one chicken thigh. We're going to lay it in skin side down and away from you, so that way you're not splattering all over you. So 2 chicken thighs in. Then you can lower that temp to medium low. Just so that way you're not burning the skin, you're just going to give it a nice quick. You're going to start the browning process. It's going to take things up. Nice and easy.
Hello everybody, Jay here. So through the editing process I realized that none of this time-lapse video had any audio, nor is it in horizontal video. So I just want to apologize for that. The consumption of alcohol did not help, and we're just trying to get a little artsy-fartsy with this shot. So I hope you can all join me, sit back, relax, enjoy the music, and hear the soothing sounds of my voice as I describe to you what's happening. We just took those chicken thighs out, we're putting in our new chicken breasts, skin side down to get them browned up and a ton of color. Alright, so we've been letting our chicken breasts cook in the pan for about 6 to 7 minutes. We're going to check them for color. Not quite ready yet, so we're going to let them sit there for another minute or two just to kind of finish up browning. And once they're done, we're going to flip them over real quick, get that other side just warmed up. We're going to pull them out and we're going to put them into our roasting pan here. I like to reassemble the bird in the pan so it kind of looks like a spatchcocked chicken when it's roasting. We're going to throw that in the oven for about 15-20 minutes until it's all done.
Hey, we're back. So we just pulled chicken and vegetables out. They're looking really good. Look at that. Look at that. Oof. Oh yeah. So I think overall it took maybe, 35 minutes, 40 minutes to cook. So 35-40 minutes later, maybe keep checking on your chicken temp, just so that way you don't overcook it. You want to take it to 160, 165, let it rest, and it'll finish up beautiful. So yeah, I think it's time to eat. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for watching the chicken on vacation. Hey-o. Bye.
So, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, and if you really enjoyed everything, make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date. See you all later.